What's your Tyler's back with Madea Witness Protection. Yeah, back with the Madeas. This is the funniest. This is so freaking hilarious. These movies are. I mean, how can you not laugh at Madea with stuff like this? So, so tomorrow will be episode 38 of Showdown. So moving on to Late Summer Mayhem, which will be probably on the 24th. Yeah, we'll do it on the 20. Yeah, that'll be on the 24th. Um, and then Thursday on my secondary channel, so subscribe and click the notification bell on that one, so you will see Road Wild 1998. The first of two Road Wilds we'll do for 2 Thursdays, so there's that. So anyways, so that's that. The release date here in the United States was June 29th, 2012. Yeah, 2012 was not a good year for wrestling, that is, WWE, that is, because, well, we're not going to talk about that at all. But anyways. So yeah. So George is nearly high level CFO in New York City who lives with his second wife, Katie. His mother, Brent, has trouble young teenager daughter, Cindy, from an early marriage, and preteen son, Howie, in nearly suburban Connecticut. He proposed Howie that he will take him to Saturday afternoon baseball games. After he gets back from his office, he goes to his office, Lockwitz instead arrives to a Howard scene. His co-worker are shredded, disbarred, and are in state of comatose. He sees his boss, Walter, who informs him that he whole company is partially shimmering, run by Morrissey crime family. Walter pins the blame on George for centering the simmering and laundering found before sneaking out. Meanwhile, at Atlanta, first. Before we get to that, I didn't know this. I gotta get to this funny. This is one of the best scenes about this movie. Madea was going home after shopping. Then Jake in a fucking mask says, "Give me your money. Give me your money." Robin Madea is not a good friggin' idea, okay? What the hell was that? A good fucking idea, actually. Madea said, "Get out of this car, go find you a job," and Jake says, "I'm gonna tell you one more time, old lady. I will tell you one more time. Look here. Get out of this car, go find you a job, and there, because I'm leaving." When we get to the part where I'm gonna count to 3, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, and then they do it again. It's like, one more time. 1, 2, and then Madea just drives anyways. I'm a real thug. Actually, they did show it here, so yeah. Brian Simmons and his boss Lester have sword the Mulroney crime families achieved with Walter and taking a private jet to Europe with a chance that he'll fight exchange their best bet to get George testified against the Mulroney crime family. The FBI arrests George, picks up George's family, and plays a witness protection program. The program has Brian recruited them to a huge recruit with the Mulroney crime family will not think to look for them. Madea and George's house in Georgia. And I mentioned Jake, who earlier foster father is a church parishioner who has put in charge of the church murdering stage a robbery against Madea. And I already mentioned already. You already know. I already said that already. So I just basically talk about the best thing about this, which is unsuccessful, of course. Never rob Madea. Jake, who is a criminal past but worship father, trusts that he has trusted over a new leaf, is trying to recruit church funds that he has information in Lockwood instead without his father knowledge or concerning only to lose the entire installation in prophecy seeing the Netherlands first meeting with Madea and Joe is awkward and Boots parody and how everyone will get along as Madea covers up their appreciation at at her house to her neighbor Haiti. Over time, Madea helps Katie and Cindy relate better to other each other to the other family members, while Joe and Katie help George become more confident and much in touch. Um, with his surroundings and people around him, and more effect in charging in his emotion by already display dual centration about ordering people. On one hand, she mistakenly Medea as a demolition name, silent threat as silent information, and threatened to get her fired. On other hand, but also let's get to the other one. Medea's trying to wake up the other members of the family, right? George is one of them. He goes back into the bed. Medea did this, and you better get your ass out this bed. That one was funny. And her saying, if I come back up these stairs and you're still in the bed, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get completely naked and something else. Oh my god. And the other one was the daughter of it, of course. She said, go away and you never make Medea angry. Grabs a bucket of water, just throw it at her, and says, this is my house. You live by my rules, and basically, yeah. Interesting African American church down the street from Medea's house. Persuading Nelson. And she realized Joe, as a man she slept with years ago, and George, being only father, are related to him, and basically there's that permanently now symbolized information George to realize a pattern in his company's record that explains where 10% of the stolen funds have been searched after church watching Whoopi Goldberg's Ole Mary Brown character and Ghost information George involved to invite Medea in the plan to restore funds from the Sandrin accounts back to the 12th century, who information were stolen and processed censoring. The plan to recruit George, who disguised himself as a Frenchman to avoid decoration by the murdering mob. Jake and Medea, who assumed the identity of him, an inspiration woman named Gregory Jackson, to travel to New York City and for pressuring to meet with bank member Jake Goldenberg to transformation funds from the lender account to the 12 legitimate children, with George and Jake being to share their plans with Brian. He cut them off and avoid them. It's illegal. With the three of them are in New York, Medea successfully accomplished her mission, although she implored both an explanation of her assuming identity by pretending to be oldest Jackson's sister, and also has some of the money sent to her real bank account, which she passes off as a 13th charity. After the Camp Brian informs George that his corporation of all and his successful effort to return the 13th charity's fund have given Brian Ledger to discuss the charity against George, as well as Walter and the rest of George's former bosses, being permission to provide against the murdering crime family. Katie points out George that the situation has subdued their relationship and their family, and that is a blessing in disguise. Upon leaving Medea's house, Cindy and Howie ask if they could come back to visit. Both Medea and Joe immediately decline. Medea does so. It's a sweat to more before returning to New York. In relation, visit President Nelson's church one last time. President Nelson and Jake burn the Morgan papers, and the entire corporation celebrates the mortgage being paid off, and the Neverland enjoy the Negro celebration. Medea also enjoys the special music from her front porch while celebrating with her new weather. But yeah. With the whole "give me your money," I give it an A. That scene alone. So yeah. Never Rob Madea, okay? Next movie review will be The Green Lantern. I haven't watched this in so long I don't remember much about it, but let's see. So, Showdown episode 38 will be tomorrow, so like this, comment, subscribe, and we'll see that. And also my secondary channel, subscribe and click the notification bell on that one, so you will see Road Wild 1998, and we'll move on from there. Goodbye.